Hi, my name's Andy Dixon. I work for an organisation called Impact International. I'm running a session at World of Learning. I just want to give you a little flavour for why you might come to that session. Our organisation spends a lot of time working with corporations all around the world who have heady aspirations of what they want to achieve, and we help them find the right people and develop the right people to be leaders in their business. And the session that we're going to look at World of Learning is to have a look at what kind of leadership is required with the challenging landscape that organisations find themselves in today. Now, recently there was an article in the Harvard Business Review by a lady called Nilofer Merchant that talked about what organisations need strategically to be successful. She talked about having a common shared purpose. She talked about having the right talent in place and the importance of the culture of the organisation. So the work that we do helps leaders understand all of those elements and work with what can be quite challenging elements of an organisation's success. But to a large extent they're controllable because they're within the capacity of the people in the organisation. But our session will go beyond that and start looking at what are the things that are less controllable. Recently, a lot of organisations have started looking at what's called leading in a VUCA world. They talk about the things that are volatile, the things that are uncertain, the things that are complicated, and the things that are ambiguous. And the kind of leadership that's needed to be successful with those circumstances that are piled on top of all the other things you need to do as a leader. And we talk about leadership agility. So we're going to look at what leadership agility might mean for us in our organisations, how we find the right people, what those people would be doing, and how we would develop them. And importantly, what kind of talent management strategy you need in place to get the people you need to lead in that VUCA world. Now, if you like the sound of that and you'd like to know more about all of that, then come to the session. If you're going to come to the session, I'm going to ask you to do three things. If you're not going to come to the session and you've watched this video, do them anyway. And they are these. First of all, think of a metaphor that would sum up your organisation. One of my family's favourite films is Forrest Gump. You know the piece where it says life is like a box of chocolates because you don't know what you're going to get? Think about what's leadership like in your organisation. What would the metaphor be? Just have a think about that for yourself. It's very personal to you. And then I'd like you to think, what would be a story that would bring that to life? Why is it that you use that metaphor? So think of a story that would sum up your organisation and why you said that. And then what I'd like you to do, finally, is to think about what you'd like leadership to be like if your organisation was being successful. What metaphor would you use then? And what kind of stories would you like to be telling about the leadership in your organisation that would bring that to life? So that's a bit of preparation if you come to the session. If you're not coming to the session, I think it's a useful thing to do anyway. I hope you come to the session. Look forward to seeing you there. Thank you. Bye-bye.